I have these giant windows that face out onto the street. It's prime do some kind of Halloween display. There is one DIY that I've been wanting to try. You got I think we're ready to set this thing up and see her fly. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is a gloomy fall day here in Los Angeles, and honestly, I kind of love it. It makes me just want to stay in and be all cozy and stuff, but I got stuff to do. But it's fun stuff this week. After the project last week, I feel like I just need a respite and do something a little bit more fun and creative. And we're literally 2 weeks away from Halloween, which is just one of my favorite days of the year. I loved it so much growing up. It's really like the perfect, you get Halloween then straight into the holidays. Just reminds me of my childhood so much. I'm not usually one big on Halloween decorating because it can be a little kitschy, but it's fun. It's something that I could live with for a couple weeks. I couldn't decorate for the entire month of October. I would get sick of the decor after a while, but a couple weeks, I think it'd be fun. And I've always thought, I have these giant windows in both the living room and the bedroom that face out onto the street. It's prime, like, do some kind of Halloween display. Really, you know, there are a couple different either apartments or houses along my streets that decorate for Halloween, and it just puts me in the mood and gets the whole atmosphere, and I think it's fun for the entire neighborhood. So I kind of want to be involved with that. I've always wanted to do something here. Obviously, I do it at Christmas time, but like, why not Halloween? I have a couple of ideas. I'm gonna go out. I know it's late for this, so hopefully everything's that's still there is kind of on sale, I'm hoping. Obviously don't want to buy big pieces of decor because I have nowhere to store them, like I said in my fall decor stuff. But if I could either make stuff or buy little things that have a big impact, get a little spirit out there for the neighborhood. So that's the plan this week. We're gonna go and see if I can make some of the ideas that I do have in my head possible, and if I get inspired by anything else. I'm excited. This is a fun project. After the chair last week, which it wasn't not fun, it was just, it stressed me out, if you could tell in the video. So I need a week of just being creative and being fun and really getting in the spirit. So let's have some fun this week. Child. You guys, I know I need to stay focused, but Christmas is 50% off, and I'm kind of ready. Gonna stay focused though. Okay, so I didn't find a lot of stuff at my normal spot, mainly because a lot of those places have already transitioned over to Christmas, which is good for me because a lot of the stuff that they still had for Halloween were like bigger things, and I don't need big things that I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to store year round. I would rather be creative and do more of a DIY and figure it out. And there is one DIY that I've been wanting to try, and I think maybe it'll be a little bit crazy, but I think it would look so cool in my windows. And it is chicken wire ghosts, creating the full body of a ghost and stuff in chicken wire. And then when you light it up, it kind of just looks like there's just like, because you can see through it and stuff. They look like a ghost. I don't know how else to put it. But it also is, it would be a bigger thing. I mean, I guess I could do it smaller. I don't know, it's up in the air. Thought I'd get some like cheesecloth and maybe like a small fan, and I can make it like blow a little bit. I already have lights from when I did my big Oscar parties. So I have different lighting things that I could do of different colors and stuff. I don't know, I just think that would be really, really fun and unique and creative. And it's also something that I could build, and then like the chicken wire, I could just, you know, recycle and scrap metal. It's not something I have to store year round. So I'm gonna try it because it looked fun. So I just got to Home Depot. I'm gonna pick up the things that I need. I'm also gonna get some strong, durable gloves because after all the cuts and stuff that I got from the chair, I'm not gonna get cut up again this week. So let's pick up some stuff and have some fun doing a little DIY. Okay guys, I'm actually kind of excited about this. Again, not really sure what I do. I have an idea in my head. I don't know. This is back to crafting. This is back to like how I first started DIY and stuff, and it's fun. And especially with stuff like Halloween decor, you just get to be really, really creative. Picked up chicken wire. I probably got way too much of it, but it was like $10 more to get 50 feet versus 25. And I was like, I don't know how much I'm gonna need, and maybe I'll like it, and maybe I'll do one in this window and one in the other window, and that would be really cool just to like marry the windows. I don't know. We'll find out. I'd rather have more than less. I picked up a head because the rest of the body is obviously basic shapes, but the head, I was like, if I could just get a little bit of definition, a little bit of realism, I don't know. But at least that'll give me a shape to start with, and then I can build from there. It's wrapped around it. So because the chicken wire obviously is in this pattern, you're basically just kind of wrapping it around and just start cutting away and folding in and using the little like twist tie areas to just kind of pull things together until you create the shape that you want. I've seen a lot easier ones that don't look quite as nice, where people just kind of pushed it into shape and they didn't remove any of the excess. I'm gonna try to remove some of the excess just because I think it looks cleaner. You know me, I'm a perfectionist. All right, so let's play. Yeah. Right, so we got the general shape here. What I'm gonna do is just cut it right down the back, and then I can use like a thin piece to just kind of basically stitch it back together. Huzzah. Kind of horrifying. Love it. Flatten it a little bit. All right, I got a torso. Feeling good about that. I want to attach the arms before I start getting rid of all of this excess up here. I think I'm actually gonna do that next. I think I want to do some kind of like flying position, like one arm out back that way and one up that way. Or maybe they both are this way. I don't know. I feel like if they're both in different directions, it gives it more movement. I don't know. Let's play with it. All right, so I know it's hard to see, but we got the shape. It's actually standing up on its own right now. I think I'm gonna add some detail and maybe like try to do some like wiry hair. I think I'm also going to cut up the dress a little bit so it's more like tattered and not just one solid piece. I kind of took some weight out of the chest area because it was very barrel chested. Looking better. I might need to take a little bit of weight out of the shoulder blades. It's so funny. I feel like I'm pointing to nothing. I swear it's there. But I'm going to use, where did I put it? So really, really, very, very light wire that holds its shape and really, really easy to malleable to bend. So I'm going to try to attach it. I'm not sure how I'm going to attach it yet to the head and try to create some hair strands. I think I've decided that I'm just gonna do the one. I was gonna do them in both windows, but I think because my bedroom window's like right above the driveway, so there's nothing blocking it. It's clear, people will be able to see it. Versus the living room, there's kind of a tree. It's not a big tree, but there is one in the way. So I feel like a lot of people won't see that one. Not to mention, I got some stuff like a fog machine and stuff to really set the mood. I don't know. I'm having fun now. But I only got one, so I thought it'd be weird not to have, one's all foggy and stuff. I have enough lights to do both, but figure let's just focus on here, especially in the bedroom. It could be over here. It's completely out of the way. I don't come over to this area, this side very much, whereas the living room, it'll be a little bit more in the way. It's only for like a week or two, but I feel like this will be a better window for it. So I think I'm just gonna focus on this one right now. I'm getting excited about her. I think she actually is starting to look really good. When I first, was doing like the hair and because the body was a little bit broader, I was like, oh, I don't know. I think maybe this is gonna look weird. But I think the cheesecloth added a lot, and it's gonna, like, once I put a fan on it too, it has a lot of movement in it. I'm really excited about that, and I love that it's still like, completely see-through. Hi. I'm really excited. Also, I need a name for her. I'm gonna let you guys decide because she needs a name and I don't know what it is yet. I feel good about her right now. I am going to work on the actual display. I have like some cobwebs and stuff, and the lighting I think is going to be difficult because I want her to be lit up, but I don't want the entire room to be lit up because I think it's more effective if it's just her. Most of the time I see these like online, they're outside, so obviously you cast a light and it's only gonna go onto here because you're not gonna see it up in the sky or anything like that. The light's gonna obviously reflect like everywhere. So thinking I could do side lights maybe, and then put like some, I don't know, like piece of cardboard or something that blocks off the rest of the room. I don't know. We need to play with the lighting. I know I want to do the cobwebs first on the window so I can just get the actual window part taken care of. And then we can start building out from there. So let's do the cobwebs first. I think it's good. I might just try to shape it just a little bit more, but I'm happy with it. Let's see if I can hang this thing. So I did 2 on each. I was just gonna do 1 on each, but I figure, might as well have the extra support, and that way I can get it really in the exact position that I want and I have more options. So let's get this thing hung. You got I just tried out the fog machine and it's aggressive. I mean, it'll be really, really cool, but I'm gonna have to figure out a setting that maybe I keep the window cracked a little bit just so it goes out that way, because it was going off like, I think it was set for like every 1 to 2 minutes and it goes off for like 10 seconds, but this is like aggressive. But it looks cool. Desired effect. I need to run to the store because I don't have a fan yet. And I want to get a good fan so that we can have all of this really blowing and stuff. And I think it'll just give more movement. I went down to the street and it's already starting to look cool. I don't want to show you yet because I'd rather show you like the full effect. But I'm getting excited. So let's run to the store and pick out a fan. Okay guys, we did a little dress rehearsal last night. I did it late because I didn't want anybody to see yet until it's like perfect. I threw some lights on it, threw the fan on, and just to see how it would move, what it looks like. And I learned a couple things. Firstly, the fan's tricky because it's not super powerful, but also I think I need to make wider strips because the strips are so thin in a lot of places. They kind of just flap there and they get really easily caught on some of the chicken wire. I think I just need to do some wider stuff so that it like flaps this way and it just doesn't dangle like kind of flaccid like there. Also, when it comes to the cheesecloth, I think I'm gonna have to do, I was just gonna do it as like the dress and then the ghost could just kind of be an apparition, but I think because 1, it's a distance and you're looking up, 2, I'm gonna thin out the cobwebs, so because you're looking through there, and because there's something behind it, like you could see the ceiling and the tree and stuff still behind it, it's really hard to make out all of this. that doesn't have cheesecloth on it. So I think, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to make it a full cheesecloth, everything around it, just so it's more defined, because you can't really see any of this stuff that's not wrapped with cheesecloth right now. I'm still gonna play around with lighting, so I think I just need to like get some cardstock or something. These don't really get hot. They're not, it's a 15-watt light, so it's not like super hot, heavy duty or anything like that. But I think I need to get something that just kind of boxes in the light so it goes directly where I want, because I don't want the whole room to be lit up. I just want like this section, just her to be lit up. So that's fine. We can DIY those really, really simple. Let's get those problems solved. We can do another dry run tonight and hopefully it goes a little bit better. We have some work to do still, and I need to go to the craft store because I have a really easy craft kind of thing that I want to do for the other window in the living room that's less invasive. Let's go. Okay, and so for the living room, we are going to, I just got a bunch of poster board, and I'm basically just going to create silhouettes of ghosts. I'm gonna backlight it the same color that I'm lighting up the ghost in there, just so there's a little bit of continuity, but at nighttime you'll just be able to see the silhouettes and stuff, and it'll look really cool. But also during the day, you'll just see like little ghost figures in the window, and I think it'll be cute. Just a lot more simple out here, obviously, because there's a lot less room in the living room. There's one. Went downstairs and I definitely like it better. I could see more definition. It makes more sense. I need a more powerful fan because no matter how I place this, I'm just not getting a lot of movement there. And I thought I'd be able to get by with a cheap fan. I'm just not. So I'm just gonna have to get a little bit more of a powerful fan. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. But other than that, I think we're ready to set this thing up and see her fly. Okay, I got a much bigger fan, so I can return that one. This one definitely is more power. Get a lot more movement out of it. Awesome. So I'm going to clean up and we can set all of our lights and set our fan, set our fog machine. And it is just about to get dark and we can see this thing finally come to life. You guys, I am so happy with how this all turned out. And it was super affordable. Honestly, the biggest thing I bought was the chicken wire, and I bought way too much. I used maybe a quarter of what I needed, of what I had. If I had just gotten the smaller roll, the cheesecloth cost me maybe $8. The whole ghost cost me less than $30 to make. Yeah, I had the lights already and I had to get a fog machine, but the actual thing itself only cost like $30 to make. It's so cheap and it's really effective. I love the way it looks. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a fun and safe Halloween. I love this holiday. I'm gonna be celebrating. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, do so now. We do projects all over the house. We do tons of projects all year round. Join, subscribe, follow along, and I will see you guys on the next project. Bye, guys.